Alright guys, so when I put the cam position sensor on this car, I was come back on this side, hooking some of the wires up, and actually broke this piece here. It was very brittle. When I took it out, the hose up in here was really mushy, like the antifreeze just disintegrated it. So by fixing a $53 part, I actually broke $286 part, which is this part here. And I found it online at a Nissan dealer for $152. So I went to our regular Nissan dealer here in town, and they couldn't get it that cheap, so I ordered it online. Wound up doing a VIP membership forum member sign up thing, and got free shipping on it, so that worked out pretty good. Now I'm just getting around to getting this thing off. I don't know if you can see down in here, there's two hose clamps way down there that have to come off, and then on the other side right there. So that's what I'm doing this morning, trying to get this thing put back together and squared away so we can get it back on the road. So the best way to get to the bottom hoses that go down the side of the firewall, I found, is to pull the wheel, take this inner liner out, and you can pretty much get right there to them. So I'd call that step 2 if you want to go in this direction. I could not get this piece to work its way between the intake cover and some of the other lines back there. So I just took a die grinder and whacked it off. Now in with the new one, and it'll actually come apart right here, which is how they should sell this piece, but they won't do that. But anyway, I may have to take it apart to get it back in. I'm gonna wrestle with it a little bit and see what I can get. So about an hour and a half later, it was tough trying to get that out, you know, fight it between all the wire and harness and everything. The only thing different from this piece and the other piece, which this is a new Nissan piece, is my piece was capped, had a plastic cap. Let's see if I can find it. Oh well, I don't know where it went. But anyway, it had a plastic cap here. So I'm hoping this will work. We'll see. It did come from the Nissan, so assuming they know what they're doing, right? But we're gonna cap off the antifreeze and crank this thing up, let it run for a little bit, make sure nothing's leaking, and then take it down the road. Okay, so here we got the tube hooked to that bleeder valve and got it run over into the reservoir, the overflow tank. Just let the car run for a little while. Idled it up, idled it down. It did take a little while, but we started to get fluid flowing through, and eventually we got a solid line of fluid. Slowly but surely, it's starting to pump through. See it coming here, pushing some of the air out. Very few big bubbles flowing through. They mostly just antifreeze. There goes one, but nothing bad. We've got heat now. Temperature hand's doing what it needs to be. I think we're good to go. So we got everything back in, tapped off the antifreeze, and so far she's running good. Temperature hand is about where it always runs, and cranks up very good since we put the new cam position sensor on it. So hopefully this car will